Hello everyone, so now another video that I'm going to show you on how we taking care our tomatoes. So all you have to do is, this is what I'm going to teach you. If you have tomatoes, you have to get the sucker. How did you know that the tomatoes, that's a sucker of the tomatoes? So this is how you can identify if it's a sucker or a bearing fruit branch of your tomatoes. So as you can see, I'm cutting all the small things. So this one is the right tomatoes to grow. It should be on the stem. You see, it's on the stem. It's on the stem. See, this is it grows from the stem of the tomatoes, and that's the real or the good tomatoes that will grow. So at the top, as you can see, this is what we call the sucker. They will suck the nutrients of the tomato. Next to that is, as you can see, there is another one that grow in here. This is the bearing fruit flower. So as you can see, it grow from the stem. So you have to remove this because this is a sucker. And another thing, I'm going to show you here another. This one. This is a fruit bearing parts of the tomato. But next to that is here, this is a sucker. You have to cut the sucker so that it will not get the nutrients from the tomatoes that is growing from the stem. Here again, this one is a sucker. You have to leave this part here because that's the good tomatoes. It will grow good. Then another, I'm going to show you more. This one is the fruit bearing parts, and this one is the sucker. You need to remove the sucker so that you can have a healthy fruit of your tomatoes. See, this one is a big sucker. You see it? It's really a big sucker, and that's the reason why, as you can see, our tomato here is dying. This one, it's dying because it's supposedly the nutrients from this sucker. We need to cut this. It's really a big sucker. You see it? It's really a big sucker. It will not grow fruits. If it grow fruits, it's just like false fruit. So look at that. So here I need to cut. I need to show you more so that you will know already how to take care of your tomatoes. So this one is the fruit bearing. It really comes out from the stem. So this one is the sucker. You have to remove the sucker. Here another. This one is a sucker. So that's how you're taking care. Here, as you can see, there is another sucker here. And here, this is a sucker. They will suck the nutrients of your tomatoes, and your tomatoes will not grow good. See, this one is a sucker again. Here also, as you can see also this part in here. You know already how to identify if it's a sucker or not. This one is the fruit. This one is the fruit bearing parts, and you see already the sucker is here, so you need to get the sucker. Here there's another sucker. Here there's another sucker here. We need to get all the sucker. See, I need to get this sucker from here because the fruit is here. Here also I need to get the sucker here. This sucker here because the fruit, the flowers is here. I need to find more. That's how we taking care our tomatoes. They will taking care of us too. You see this? This is a sucker. This, you see that it's very near with the fruit, so I have to cut this because the flower is there. Here, let me just check. This one is really clear. This is the fruit and this is the sucker. I have to get the sucker. This one is really lit. The nutrients from here the sucker get already, so I have to cut this big sucker, but it's too late already. You know why it's too late? Because look at the flower, it did not bear fruit already. That's why it's too late. But anyway, it's still good that we cut it. See this one is a sucker, and look at the fruit, it's dead. That's the reason why we need to cut it. You really need to check. This one is a growing sucker, so I need to cut so that this one will bear good fruit. This one again is a sucker, and this is the good fruit in here, and this one is a sucker. See, this is the good fruit sown, and then this is a sucker. We need to cut it. Here the sucker is small. Here the sucker is small. Here no more sucker. Here there is no sucker in here. Here this is the sucker. See, this is the sucker. This is the fruit, so leave it alone. The fruit bearing. This one is the fruit bearing. I get the sucker from here. See, that's how you do it. I'm looking for another sucker. No more sucker, that part. Here it's clear that this is the fruit bearing and this is the sucker, so I need to get the sucker, kill the sucker. See that this one is supposedly bearing fruit, but there is a sucker at the bottom. That's why it's dead. Here no sucker. Here there is a sucker in here, and here. See. Here you see it. This is a big sucker already. I need to cut this sucker. This is a big sucker, and so that our tomatoes will grow good. This is the best, and that I get the sucker from here. Here I need to cut all the sucker. Here I need to get the sucker right here, and here there is another sucker here. You see, this is the sucker, and this is the fruit bearing, and I get the sucker. Here there is another sucker in here, and there is the fruit right here. So I get the sucker from here. Here also, look, this is the fruit and it's going to be dead, so I need to get the sucker at the bottom. They're the one who get the nutrients for your see that there is another sucker here. You need to get the sucker and leave the fruit over there. See here also there is another sucker that is about to grow. See, we really need to watch our, see that? This is the sucker from here, the sucker from here, and leave the bearing flower. Here, there's another sucker here. And this part here, another sucker. See, this one is a sucker because the fruit is there, bearing fruit. You have to watch. This one is a sucker. They will suck the nutrients so that your tomatoes will not bear good fruit. So you need to watch it. Here, no sucker in here, but at the top there's another sucker. Here, there's another sucker here. You need to get the sucker so that this flower will grow. So I have to get the sucker from here. Here. So you see that this is the flower, this is the sucker. See, if we don't remove that, our tomatoes will not grow good. See, this is the big sucker here. See, this is the big sucker, and this is the bearing fruit. So we need to cut this sucker here, so that our fruit, so that this fruit will grow good. Here will grow good. This is the sucker. Oh wow! Oh, tomatoes is. This is the second cherry tomatoes I'm going to pick. That's it. That's how you identify the sucker of your tomatoes, so that you will know, and it will grow good. Here there is a sucker again. This is the sucker, and this is the tomato. There's another sucker. Here, this is another sucker. That's it. That's all. That's all that I can show. Thank you for watching. That's it. They're growing good.